this is actually really worrying because according to research, nearly 90% of new mothers struggle with feeling lonely and over 3/4 face mental health challenges, some very extreme. Well, my next guest, Michelle Kennedy, created the social networking app Peanut, and that was all about helping new mums connect and support each other. And now she's sharing all of their stories in a new book. It's called It Takes a Village, and it really does. And she joins me along with my daughter Rosie, who has personally benefited from the app, and she's sharing her motherhood experiences in the book as well. And Michelle, this is all about... Yes, it's all about you, frankly. It's all about you. But the focus is on mothers because oftentimes, you know, any books that you read or anything that you see, it tends to be mums and babies or just babies. But this is focusing on what mums need.
Exactly that. There are so many guides that will tell you exactly what's going to happen to you, to your baby in development, when you're pregnant. But actually, what doesn't really exist is what about mum? How are you going to feel? What are you going to be experiencing? And most importantly, how do you navigate that when you feel like, am I the only one? Is this happening to everyone else? Am I the only person in the world to feel like this? When we don't see and know a bit more about what's happening to other women, I think we feel really isolated and really lonely. So it's an opportunity for us to really say, is it normal? It's always normal.
Exactly. And look, although Rosie, we love this child. She is amazing and it's fantastic. It is also exhausting.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and I know right after she was born, you had anxiety as well. It was hard.
Yeah, really hard, and it's still hard. It's over a year and 2 weeks now, which is crazy. But yeah, it was. You think you're in a rhythm, and then last night was a prime example of everything that went wrong.
Yeah, she woke up.
We're staying at Mum's last night, thank God, before coming on the show, and she woke up at 12.
Yeah,
and just didn't want to go back to sleep. So
no, she was happy.
About 2 hours in, I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go and get my mum.
Oh.
So,
I'm like, thank you very much.
Which I feel bad about, but then I'm like, no, because...
No, because you've got... That's the thing that you've always said as well. There's an awful lot of pressure on you, isn't there?
Yeah.
To do everything and to do it so well and beautiful. Yeah. You've got to ask for help, haven't you?
I know. I went through all the steps. Nappy change, teething, cowpole.
No. And sometimes you've just got to shout for help. You were saying that you wished you'd had this book when you were pregnant.
I know, because the best thing about it, and what you were saying, Michelle, is you don't have to read it, you know, from the beginning to the end. It's the chapters. So whatever stage you're at, like sleepless night, I can just, or teething, I can just go, okay, teething, chapter, just done. It's not a thing. And we're now in our phase of just moving a lot, which is nice.
She's crawling and she'll be walking very, very soon.
We're like tassels. Tassels are very important at the moment.
And Michelle, it does take a village. You know this thing about taking a village, but your village, of course, it'd be lovely, but the way we all live now, not everybody's got their family round about them.
That's exactly.
You can have it online out there or in the book.
That's exactly it. I think that we move for so many reasons now. We move for work, we move for lifestyle, and so we're not living necessarily next door to our mum, round the corner from our sister, how we used to grow up and build families. The most important thing is we were never meant to be alone in mothering.
No.
It was never meant to be the case that we would do this in isolation. And I think that's why we see so many stats around loneliness and isolation.
Yeah, of course.
And so
she just caught sight of herself.
I want to take her home with me. She's gorgeous.
We're very, very lucky. She is a smashing baby, but that's not to say that it hasn't been difficult, love. As you said, you know, you get anxious, and even with us round about you, you still sometimes feel a bit lonely. You can do, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think for me, with Peanut, it was that thing of, I don't want to... I could message someone at 3 in the morning, or I could just go and have a little look and see if anyone else is dealing with it, which is what I did.
Well, exactly, and the Instagram thing, where you see people living, you know, these amazing lives, all looking fantastic, all looking great. That was the one thing I loved about what you did on Instagram, because you just showed what it was like. You know, there you are, you've got breast bumps. I know. Oh God, sorry about that. Showing that to the nation. Yeah. But yeah, and you showed yourself right. That was you.
A week or so after
having a baby.
Born, yeah.
But you got such a great reaction to that because it's real. It's real, and we shouldn't, you know, we shouldn't put so much pressure on ourselves. Don't you think?
That's exactly the point. Yeah. Because we're seeing and we're given and we're fed all of these perfect lifestyles. This is what we're told. This is how it should be. I hope you are living your best life.
Yeah.
But if you're not, if you're struggling, you're not alone. There are people around you who want to help you, and it does take a village. So it takes granny. It takes best friend. And if there's not people who are going through it at the same time as you, there are people around you that can help. That does exist. So I think for me, Peanut obviously does help you build that village and that connection. And the book should really just be about, there are so many amazing stories in there of incredible women. If you're doing it alone, if you're a single mother, if you live with your in-laws and you live with your extended family, what does that look like?
No, that's true, because that can be wonderful, but it can be problematic.
It can also
as well.
be really
I also have to say, babies bring the most brilliant joy. Rose, what do you think's the best thing about having...
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the pointed... This is what's happening at the moment.
She always points her finger,
But then she gets very excited.
She points her finger, she goes, oh, like that. It's just, you know what it is? It's just every day.
It's like you're doing things again. You're getting to live through them
You see
again.
the world through their eyes again. And it is beautiful. And we mustn't forget the moments of joy in motherhood, because there are so many. But that's why, in order to even enjoy those moments of joy, you have to feel supported and you have to be able to find support and connection, and we have to do it with other people. So I hope that every woman knows that we all know how hard it is, and we're not living whatever the life looks like on Instagram.
Disney life.
We're living this life, and it's amazing, and it's so gorgeous. Look at this face. But it's also hard, and it's also tiring. And there are ways in which we can really find support and find...
That's what it's all about. I mean, just have this by your bedside, dip in and out of it. See, you know, I love this chapter. When am I supposed to have a shower? Yeah, all these things. I mean, when are you supposed to do that? Angel child.
I did think, can I shower, eat a sandwich and nap at the same time?
That's right.
No, you can't.
No.
You absolutely can't, but she is absolutely
She's stunning.
gorgeous. It's that thing, don't be scared to get some help, you know, be honest, you know, absolutely.
Ask for help.
Ask for help. It's OK.
It's OK to ask for help. It's OK to be directive and say, can you hold the baby whilst I shower, for example? It's OK to say, actually, this isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I'm feeling things are a bit hard. Sure. And it's OK to also adore and love everything about being a mummy and your child and feel like it's really hard work at the same time. They're not exclusive, those two feelings.
They're not. But she is definitely going to be walking very soon. She's off. Baby Billie, lovely to see you, my wee lamb.
So lovely.
Take care. You want to walk?
And I've got her all day tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, she's away. She's away. It Takes a Village is out today. Happy publication day.
Thank you so much.
Oh, and thanks for bringing her in, Rose.
Thank you.
It's just, it's always a joy. Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.